In Laozi's view, all the world's problems could be solved by a single operating system he called the Tao, or the Way. As humans, our job is to act like responsible programmers, follow the system's underlying logic, avoid messing with it, and not write bad code. Only then can humanity and the natural world achieve perfect compatibility and the ultimate goal of universal harmony. To understand how the Tao operates, Laozi became a walking anthropologist, conducting field research everywhere he went. He would bend down and carefully observe a tiny, unremarkable blade of grass. He noticed that when it was alive, it was green and pliant, swaying in the wind as if it had no power to resist. But once it died, its once soft stem became hard and brittle, snapping with a touch. Laozi had an epiphany, discovering a universal truth. Softness signifies life, while hardness signifies death. This wasn't just a botanical observation, it was the ultimate philosophical insight. Then he turned his attention to the humblest symbol of softness, water. It looks gentle and harmless, but Laozi knew that even the hardest granite would be worn smooth or even pierced through by the gentle, persistent flow of water over many years. The most brilliant part was that in this silent conquest, the water never explicitly contended. It simply flowed, day after day, in harmony with its nature, and achieved the greatest victory. From this, Laozi concluded that the soft can overcome the hard, and the weak can defeat the strong. This soft power philosophy became a fundamental guide for Chinese life, passed down for over 2,500 years and deeply influencing our core beliefs. To make his get-by philosophy more practical, Laozi also proposed his three treasures, which were essentially an ancient version of an SOP for life philosophy. Compassion. This is easy to understand. Be compassionate and gentle, much like what we call high emotional intelligence today. This is a fundamental principle for both individuals and nations. Frugality. This is also simple. Spend what you need to, but don't be extravagant or wasteful. Laozi seemed to have a bit of a squirrel complex, believing that frugality aligns with the way of the universe and also provides a safety net for oneself. Dare not be first in the world. This one is a bit more interesting. Laozi said people should be low-key and not always strive to be a trendsetter. When everyone is rushing to the front, you're safest by simply following behind. From a personal perspective, these three treasures can indeed make life more comfortable. But on a civilizational level, there's a problem. This instruction to dare not be first undoubtedly throws a wet blanket on human curiosity. If everyone followed this rule, we might still not know that the sideways-walking, hard-shelled, eight-legged sea creature, crab, is a delicious delicacy. History has proven that every great leap in human civilization came from the curiosity of those who dared to be first in the world. What's more, Laozi's own actions contradicted his dare not be first principle. In an era when writing a book was a rare and occasional task, he wrote an immortal masterpiece of over 5,000 words in one sitting. Wasn't that an unprecedented act of daring to be first in the world? It was this rule-breaking act that gave humanity the timeless treasure that has influenced Chinese civilization for over 2,500 years. After leaving his work with Yin Shi, the gatekeeper of Hanggu Pass, Laozi seemed to shed a heavy burden, like a master who has achieved a perfect score and walks away gracefully. He continued his journey west in the bullock cart. He left no trace, which seems like a form of performance art. He used his own disappearance to interpret the highest state of the Tao, coming empty-handed and leaving empty-handed. From then on, his whereabouts became an eternal mystery. Some say he went to India, where he passed on his philosophy of non-action to the ancient Indians. Given the austere practice of Buddhism and Laozi's concept of tranquility and non-action, there seems a subtle similarity. Perhaps that great religious transformation truly had some connection with this mysterious old man on a green ox. But regardless, the Tao he left behind is already in our blood, a part of our life philosophy.